Hello everyone, we are Group 1 and our project is on M.E.D, or Managed Education for Diabetics. Our group members include Jackie Brown, Marcela Espinoza, Gutierrez, and Gerald Biando. In M.E.D, our main goal is to reduce the number of diabetes-related deaths and disabilities within the African American population in North County, San Diego, by increasing proper self-management. To clarify, our target population will be African Americans with diabetes in North County, San Diego. Our objectives after 1 year of our intervention are as follows. First, participants will be able to understand what tests are needed to monitor diabetes. Second, 1/3 of participants will have successfully lowered their blood sugar levels between the recommended levels of 80 to 115 milligrams per deciliters. Third, participants will be able to list at least 5 types of complications associated with diabetes. And lastly, 75% of the participants will have adopted or maintained their self-monitoring of diabetes successfully. Our conceptual model is based upon the health belief model, the constructs being perceived susceptibility of diabetes complications and the perceived seriousness of diabetes complications. Both will change an individual's perceived threat of diabetes complications. Our health fair intervention will provide acute action, in which participants will be addressed on their lack of behavioral capability, self-efficacy, and/or self-management. Doing so, that will also change the perceived threat of diabetes complications. We believe that this will eventually change the behaviors that participants perform with their diabetes, which include knowing how to check blood sugar levels, having accurate knowledge about diabetes, and being able to perform accurate and good diabetes self-management. Our research design is a quasi-experimental time-series design. 2 groups, Group 1 being our experimental group, and Group 2 being our comparison group. Both groups will receive regular diabetes health checkups, but only Group 1, our experimental group, will receive workshops. Workshops are our intervention. Our measurements are a baseline glucose reading and a baseline survey. Then, glucose reading and survey every 3 months for 9 months. And lastly, final glucose reading and survey a year post-intervention. Overall, this is the timeline of our project. The first 6 months will be spent in recruiting participants. We will be having 2 fairs, our first fair to recruit participants in our experimental group, and a second fair to recruit participants in our comparison group. The next 9 months will be spent working with the participants. Again, both groups will receive health checkups every 3 months for 9 months, but only the experimental group will receive workshops once a month for 9 months. Lastly, a year after our intervention, month 27 on December, we'll be having a follow-up for both groups. The strengths and limitations of our project are as follows. For our advantages, there will be no control over outside sources, which would increase external validity due to real-world conditions. Our limitations are that our target population is just limited to African Americans, and there is a lack of randomization. This concludes our presentation. Thank you.